Taylor Swift had returned to California recently, making her way to Santa Barbara to join in the celebration of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's upcoming wedding. But those hoping to catch a glimpse of the superstar at the airport were left wanting. Witnesses recounted that Swift's private jet touched down Friday afternoon, attracting attention, but her team had prepared a clever method to shield her from the public eye before she even got off the plane. As the aircraft came to a halt, a group of men quickly exited and moved to the bottom of the steps, each one holding a large umbrella. The group formed a near-impenetrable wall, their umbrellas spread wide to block the view of anyone who might be trying to spot the global icon. Even with the crowd of security and assistants, onlookers reported catching only the briefest sight of Swift, a flash of her arm, a corner of her maroon dress, and the unmistakable outline of her elbow. For a brief moment, it was clear to those present that it was Taylor, but as quickly as she appeared, she was hidden again, hustled down the staircase by her security detail. The scene was reminiscent of another occasion earlier in the year, when Swift used a similar tactic to avoid attention while arriving for Super Bowl 58, once again making use of strategically placed umbrellas to keep herself out of sight. This method seemed to work perfectly, with fans and photographers left peering between umbrellas, catching only hints of the singer's presence. At the base of the staircase, a sleek black SUV waited with its engine running, ready to transport Swift the moment she hit the tarmac. The vehicle's driver wasted no time, and as soon as Swift was safely inside, still shielded by her team, the SUV sped off, heading toward her destination in Santa Barbara, where she would prepare for her friend's big weekend. Observers noted that Swift's entourage appeared to be carrying a large white box, which many speculated was a wedding gift for the bride and groom. The box, carefully handled by one of Swift's companions, was tucked into the SUV alongside her, further fueling rumors about its contents and the thoughtful gesture behind it. Subscribe for more exclusive behind-the-scenes celebrity moments. Meanwhile, preparations for Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding were well underway at a private estate in Montecito, with workers bustling around the property to ensure every detail was perfect. Huge tents and elegant structures were being assembled across the grounds, designed to accommodate the impressive guest list, which was rumored to include over 170 friends and family members. The estate buzzed with activity as staff members coordinated floral arrangements, lighting, and seating, all while maintaining the utmost discretion to protect the privacy of the soon-to-be newlyweds and their high-profile guests. Gomez and Blanco had opted for an intimate but lavish affair, wanting to share the moment with those closest to them. The couple's love story had captivated their fans, and the wedding was shaping up to be a star-studded event, with speculation swirling about the guest list and the festivities planned for the weekend. Swift's arrival added to the excitement, as fans wondered whether she might perform or deliver a special tribute to her longtime friend, Selena. The friendship between Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez was well known, stretching back many years to when both women were dating members of the Jonas Brothers, Selena with Nick and Taylor with Joe. The two had often spoken about how their friendship was the greatest thing either of them had gained from those relationships. Gomez had recently remarked on the Therapist's podcast that she and Swift joked about how the best thing that came from their past romances was the bond they forged with one another. Their closeness had stood the test of time, with both women supporting each other through career milestones, personal challenges, and public scrutiny. Now, as Selena prepared to marry Benny Blanco, Swift's presence at the wedding was a testament to the enduring strength of their friendship. Back at the airport, Swift's security team moved with practiced precision, ensuring that she was shielded from view at every moment. The umbrellas, which had become something of a signature move for the singer, provided a simple yet effective barrier against the prying eyes of fans and paparazzi. Those on the scene described the choreography as seamless. The instant Swift began her descent from the plane, her team fanned out, umbrellas raised high, and guided her directly to the waiting vehicle. The entire process took only a matter of seconds, leaving little opportunity for anyone to snap a clear photo or catch more than a fleeting glimpse of the superstar. The black SUV, tinted windows obscuring its passengers, pulled away from the airport and disappeared into the Santa Barbara afternoon, leaving onlookers buzzing about the brief but memorable sighting. For those hoping for more, subscribe now for the latest updates on celebrity weddings and arrivals. Elsewhere, anticipation continued to build for the wedding itself. Workers at the Montecito estate worked tirelessly to transform the grounds into a magical setting, with white tints rising against the backdrop of rolling hills and manicured gardens. Tables were being set with elegant place settings, and florists arranged sprawling bouquets of fresh blooms. Staff scurried to and fro, checking lighting rigs and sound systems, ensuring that every element was perfect for the upcoming celebration. The event promised an air of exclusivity and glamour, with a guest list that included not just celebrities, but also close friends and family members of the bride and groom. Gomez and Blanco's romance had been the subject of much speculation and excitement, and their decision to wed in such a private, picturesque location only added to the sense of occasion. As the sun began to set, the estate glowed under strings of lights, hinting at the festivities to come. Swift, meanwhile, was settling in at her accommodations, having arrived in her trademark understated style. The large white box that accompanied her remained a topic of conversation, with many guessing at its contents and wondering what special gift she had chosen for her friend's big day. Swift's reputation for thoughtful, personalized presents fueled speculation, and those close to the couple suggested it would be something meaningful and unique. In the days leading up to the wedding, the atmosphere in Montecito was electric, with a sense of anticipation hanging in the air. The presence of high-profile guests like Taylor Swift only heightened the excitement, as locals and fans alike kept a watchful eye on the comings and goings at the estate. Security was tight, with staff under strict instructions to maintain privacy and keep details about the event under wraps. Inside the estate, final touches were being made to the ceremony site, with chairs arranged in neat rows and an altar adorned with flowers. The reception area sparkled with crystal glassware and gleaming silverware, ready to welcome guests for an evening of celebration. The kitchen was abuzz with activity as chefs and caterers prepared a gourmet feast, designed to delight even the most discerning palates. The wedding was poised to be a night to remember, filled with laughter, music, and the joy of close friends coming together to mark a new chapter in Gomez and Blanco's lives. As the wedding day approached, speculation about the guest list continued to swirl. Alongside Swift, other celebrities were rumored to be attending, with sources hinting at appearances by familiar faces from the music and film industries. The excitement was palpable, with fans eager for any glimpse of the festivities or their favorite stars. Despite the best efforts of security and staff, whispers and rumors continued to circulate, adding to the mystique of the event. Gomez and Blanco remained focused on one another and the significance of the day, choosing to keep the details private and share the moment with those who mattered most. Swift's involvement was seen as a reflection of the deep bond she shared with Gomez, one that had endured through the ups and downs of fame and personal growth. Subscribe for more heartwarming friendship stories and exclusive updates. On the morning of the wedding, the estate was a hive of activity, with guests arriving discreetly and staff putting the final touches on the decor. The air was filled with the sound of laughter and music as friends and family gathered to celebrate the couple's love. Swift, dressed elegantly for the occasion, mingled with other guests, offering warm congratulations to the bride and groom. Her understated arrival belied her excitement at being part of the special day, and those who spoke with her noted her genuine happiness for Gomez. The ceremony itself was a beautiful and emotional affair, with heartfelt vows exchanged under a canopy of flowers. Guests wiped away tears as the couple pledged their love and commitment, their joy radiating through the assembled crowd. Swift smiled proudly from her seat, moved by the happiness of her friend and the significance of the moment. As the ceremony concluded, guests made their way to the reception area, where tables groaned under the weight of delicious food and sparkling drinks. Swift joined in the festivities, laughing and dancing with friends, her presence a source of delight for those around her. The large white box, which had caused so much speculation, was finally revealed to contain a collection of handwritten letters and photos from Swift to Gomez, a deeply personal and meaningful gift that brought the bride to tears. The evening unfolded in a blur of music, dancing, and heartfelt toasts, with Swift joining in the celebrations and sharing in the joy of the newlyweds. As the night wore on, the estate echoed with the sounds of laughter and music, The memories of the day etched into the hearts of all who attended. Gomez and Blanco's wedding was a celebration of love, friendship, and the bonds that endure through life's challenges. Swift's presence was a reminder of the importance of true friendship, and her thoughtful gift spoke volumes about the depth of her connection to Gomez. As the festivities drew to a close, guests lingered under the stars, reluctant to let the magic of the night slip away. The wedding was hailed as a resounding success, a beautiful and unforgettable event that brought together friends, family, and loved ones in celebration of Gomez and Blanco's union. Swift's understated arrival and meaningful contribution were the talk of the evening, a testament to her character and the enduring power of friendship. The story of the wedding, from Swift's secretive airport arrival to the emotional ceremony and joyful reception, would be remembered for years to come by those lucky enough to be part of it. For more unforgettable moments from your favorite stars, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned.